What's going on, guys? Slay by Blade here, commentating over a 20-3 Dome gameplay. It's like a really quick, 4-minute gameplay, so I figured it was great for this commentary. Over the course of MW3, a lot of people have asked me why I don't use drop zone clips, and just flat out I've told them it's too easy to get them, and I've always just been like, I want to hold these higher standards for my channel and stuff like that. And I try to I want to upload good content. That's not and I'm not bashing people who use drop zone clips, by the way. Knife Handler uses drop zone clips. Am I better than Knife Handler? No. He's just all around a great player, and there's no denying that. But at the same time, I just feel like they're too easy to get, so I just wanted to show that I could do my montages without playing it. But at the same time, I feel like a lot of people never really notice that I don't use them. So I guess this whole commentary in a way is me saying, standards, I feel like they've actually been holding me back more than helping me, which is, it makes sense. I've been using standards to say, oh, well, I don't use these. But at the same time, does anybody really care? I've been sitting here telling myself, oh, well, I don't use drop zone clips. That makes my montages, a little bit better. But at the same time, I don't think anybody really notices. It's just something I've been telling myself. And, if I were to start making all or nothing montages, I feel like all of a sudden, people would really enjoy those, even though in the back of my mind, I know, all or nothing clips are pretty easy to come by. Now, it kind of depends on who you're comparing them to. A lot of people have been making all or nothing montages and getting pretty big off of them, and, I'm not going to name names, but somebody who deserves to get big off of them and isn't really getting that big off of them, but he deserves to, is Buck, and I'll link him in the description. He puts out, bank shot montages and stuff like that. He deserves the views that he's getting, and he deserves more than that, too, because, he's just putting out incredibly good all or nothing montages, whereas other people, they'll use quad feeds, and I'm not trying to bash anybody that uses a quad feed and all or nothing. I'm just saying that it's you gotta up your standards a little bit, and there goes that word standards again. You gotta expect a little bit more than a quad feed and all or nothing. It's a game type where the only gun being fired is a pistol. That's you gotta do a little bit better than that. And I don't know, I feel like this whole time I've been telling myself, no, don't use these clips, don't use these from these game types and stuff like that, and I've just been holding myself back. And at the same time, standards are a good way to determine whether or not something's good or whether or not it needs to be improved upon, but at the same time, it can really, it can just make something less fun. And I'm not saying I haven't had fun doing YouTube. I've been loving it ever since I started. There hasn't been a day where I haven't really enjoyed doing this, you guys, and I can't thank you enough for that, by the way. But at the same time, I feel like if I was just, a little bit more laid back about this, and the reason I'm doing this commentary is to just ask you guys, what do you think? Should I use drop zone clips? I can get them. I can easily get them, and I don't know. I feel like it's come to the point where I agree with the idea that I should just upload something if I think it looks cool. It shouldn't matter how many kills I got. If there's some style to it, if it's a 3-piece but it's got some flair to it, why not use it? It looks cool, right? And I can't be the only person who thinks that. I don't know. I just and the same idea, all or nothing montages. If I get a feed that I think is good in all or nothing, why not put it in an all or nothing montage? Now, I will say I probably wouldn't put all or nothing montages, all or nothing clips into Jack of all blades, because Jack of all blades is a core game type kind of montage, and I feel like all or nothing, and I feel bad for saying this, but it's more like a secondary game type, because I put it in the same categories like sticks and stones and stuff like that. And I think other people would agree with that. It's not really a core game type where because there aren't people running around shooting SMGs and rocket launchers, stuff like that. It's just a secondary, and that's all there is. And it's just mainly about connection. But I don't know. I really wanted to do this commentary, and I feel like it was really unorganized. I've done a few takes of this, and it was just really more planned out, and I waited a couple hours, and I was like, you know what, I didn't really express how I felt about this, so just trying to get this off my chest in one take. You guys, you let me know, should I use drop zone clips and just upload what I think looks cool and stuff like that? And in no way would my standards get lower, by the way, because I don't think triple feed and team deathmatch looks cool. Trust me, I know what you guys enjoy to watch. I know what I enjoy to watch, so I think you guys can take my word on it and just let me know what you think about those two ideas. Drop zone clips, and also, maybe some all or nothing montages. You guys just let me know. Y'all take it easy. Peace.